Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. Today we are doing the speed build for our Legacy's house. Well, it's supposed to be a micro home, but I didn't see that in the rules until after I had already finished it, and I kind of fell in love with it, so I didn't want to bulldoze it and redo it. So, and I know what you're thinking, like, why am I doing the speed build? We don't have the money yet. We actually do have the money. I filmed, like, a bunch of parts ahead of time. Um, and basically, I had technical difficulties in doing so because the Sims voices were being overlapped. Um, because I had on my recording software, I had desktop audio on, and then I also had my speaker on, and my microphone was picking up my speaker of my Sims talking, and then the recording software was picking up the desktop audio. So all of the parts I filmed, I believe I filmed from part 5 to 8, and all of them had the voices echoing, like any in-game noise was echoing, and it was too late to like go back and refilm it all because I had already saved my game and everything. um, Trial and error, we learn our lessons and everything. um, so yes, uh, but I'll kind of just recap what happened in those parts, and then I'll just pick up where I left off because uh, I said in one of those videos, like, honestly, this legacy is just me learning how to make YouTube videos and everything, so I'm not taking anything really to heart because I'm not really that passionate about this legacy. I wish I was, but I'm just really not, and I've tried to be passionate about it, and this house probably brought some passion in. But I will be honest, those technical difficulties definitely dropped the passion down. But anyways, what you missed or what I couldn't provide was basically, it was a really all repetitive, so you didn't really miss much. It was the same thing over and over again. They were fishing. Flora was going out and collecting like the little scavenging things. She was scavenging, and Scott, he was just making tables. He was making tables, and then he leveled up in his handiness skill. He actually maxed out his handiness skill during this endeavor, and once he was able to make bathtubs, that's all he made, and that's what got us to like 24,000 simoleons was those bathtubs, because he was making like 10 a day or something. I think he was making 10 a day, and that got up to like 4,000 simoleons together, I think. I don't quite remember. But they quickly were able to get up to a good amount of simoleons for me to build a house. And so I started building the house. I do change the layout of this house eventually and the windows because I end up hating it. Um, so just like bear with it. Right now it looks a little rough. I do go back to small walls as well. Um, but yeah, so like not much was missed because most of the parts were literally the same thing because like there wasn't much for us to do. And then after I did that, I went back to the rules and I realized I should have been doing more things. I realized that she was supposed to be like a fabricator. So, like, she was supposed to be maxing out her fabrication skill and her handiness skill, and she doesn't need to max out her gardening skill. I thought she needed to max out her gardening skill. So now both of them are going to tend the garden, and I'm just going to work on her working on her handiness skill and her fabrication skill and her wellness skill. So, pretty much that's the issue that was going on there. So now the parts are going to be less repetitive, and I'm going to enjoy that much more, because I was like, these are feeling very repetitive. There's not much point in watching like two parts next to each other, because it's literally the same thing. Oh, I almost forgot. There was like a lot of like natural disasters happening. Okay, so with the fire pit that they had, it caught on fire twice, right? And then I found out that Flora could actually like improve his crafts, right? And she was using her spell, Repario, to repair, well, to improve the 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 potted plants, and she overcharged herself, or I overcharged her, and she caught one of the planters on fire. So there was 3 fires in like episode 5, and then on episode 8, right before I was able to like I've sold everything. Sorry, my dog is outside. She's scratching. She's in trouble. But anyway, so she right okay, so I'd sold all the bathtubs and the tables. And then, well, no, before I could sell all the bathtubs and tables, she was going home, because I decided to have her go on a trip to the Magic Realm, because there wasn't much else to do. I had enough money. I didn't really need to scavenge, and I kind of just wanted to do something before getting out this speed build. And she came back, and it was thunderstorming. And right as she saw her house, and right as she was about to go up into her house, well, not her house, but like the lot, she got electrocuted. So that's when I was like, okay, I'm going to make this part like super short, and I'm just going to end it here, because if she gets electrocuted one more time, she's done for. So, yeah, it kind of just ended up like that. But you know, that stuff did happen and everything, but yeah, I can't upload it, because it annoys me, and I don't want to upload any content that would annoy me, because I don't want you guys to be annoyed. But yeah, that's pretty much everything that happened in those parts, and then I'm just gonna pick up where I left off, and I'm gonna call that part 5. So it's a pretty big gap. But yeah, you know, this is their house, and I really like it. It's cute. And yeah, so thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next part. Bye.